It's 2021, Birth of an Artist. We're going to be moving on with a great show tonight. Right now, I'm getting ready to introduce a friend. All right, y'all ready to have a good time? Let me hear you say yeah. I said, if y'all ready to have a good time tonight, let me hear you say yeah. All right, well, I'm going to be your host tonight. I'm Marcus Montgomery. We're so glad to be here at the 2021 Birth of an Artist. Is anybody glad to be at Birth of an Artist tonight? All right, doesn't it look beautiful in here? This is a great ambiance and a great show tonight. Well, as I said, my name is Marcus Montgomery, and I do a lot of poetry, and I do a lot of shows, and when I travel around the country, I always ask people one thing, and that is, can I be a part of your family? If I can be a part of your family, that means that we can have family love here tonight, and we can support one another, and we can love on one another. If I can be a part of your family, let me hear you say yeah. All right.
Thank you, Marcus. That was very nice, very generous. We are all here to support Cutwell for Kids. Cutwell for Kids was started in 2014 from a spark in Anthony Tidwell's heart, because he has a spark for giving back to the community and giving kids a hand up. And our mission at Cutwell for Kids is to help children develop an understanding of themselves and the world around them, and nurture their confidence and self-expression. And Mary Zunick, Deandra Swanigan, and I think the girls are busy with taking the pictures. But anyway, this is the small group who put this evening together for you all to have a good time and to support Cutwell for Kids, okay? We'll do the picture thing later. And so now I would really enjoy to have Franklin Bass come up as our presenting sponsor and thank them for his generosity.
You bet. Thank you very much. So my name is Franklin Bass, and I'm the Community Bank President of Arvest Bank. And one of my favorite things to do in my job is to really do this, be from the community involvement standpoint and the community investment standpoint. In today's world, we hear a lot of negativity. There's a lot of what's wrong with the schools, what's wrong with the city, what's wrong with the state, climate change, social media, whatever you want to say. There's a lot of wrong, and you hear it loud, you hear it proud. But what Anthony is doing for the youth in our community is right. And it needs to not only
Thank you, Laura Lee. Laura Lee wanted me to speak because I am so emotional about Anthony and this program. I don't know of any child or adult who would prefer any kind of life outside of the arts if they had a chance to be a part of it. And he's giving children that chance. Just coincidentally, again, to connect to the people who need you. Create in your own way, because there's no right way. And so one of the things that I love so much about Anthony is he even said that art saved his life. And he's out there saving the lives of so many children. Thank you so much, Anthony, wherever you are.
Back there to the table where where you're going to pay for it. And at the end of the evening, we're going to take the wall, somebody will take the art off the wall, and we're going to try to get a picture of you with the artist before it walks out of the building, okay?
Anthony too, isn't he something else? Yeah. I know I don't stand alone when I say, I walk into some of these programs and then we just start meeting students and they just start drawing. And then all of a sudden you look up and it's on the walls around here and it's like Anthony just says, hey, come on in, here's the paintbrushes, get started. And they say, wow, we've been waiting on somebody like you to come along just to give us somewhere to let this out. So can we just give it up for Anthony helping people let it out? For just a moment. As we talk about solutions, if we surveyed the room right now, and you had an opportunity to be a part of the problem or to be a part of the solution, I would gather to think that most of us would probably say we'd be a part of the solution. It makes me know if you want to be a part of the solution. So this piece right here is focused on the solution. It's called Open Your Eyes. Journey with me on Open Your Eyes. Don't say I didn't warn you. I see the barrel of the smoking gun. But what should I do? I want to make it funky, but my people like to shake their behinds, and I kind of want to reach their minds, not to mention that they're cutting out the welfare line. See, it really ain't all about the government. It's really all about the standard we present. Please feel my lyrics because they heaven sent. I'm like a breath of fresh air, so hold me in and proceed. Let me into your mind because I'm planting seeds. My observation is extreme and detailed. They say the whole world is sitting there waiting to excel. Allow yourself to be my inspiration. Now, I ain't down for no marching, but we can gotta get a law passed. Or how you gonna know what happened if you don't read and you don't attend class? I know we can get together, have a session and joke, but if I ran for office, would you really go vote? Open your eyes. We got animals on steroids. It happens so fast that we settle. Mind of a child, body of a woman confined by the ghetto. Mama's at work more than she's at home. With a malnourished mind left behind with strength, but not enough to be strong. Little brother's being summoned by the streets. That's all that he hears. At night he cries himself to sleep with daddy's name all over his tears. Ain't had family dinner in years. No selection process for his peers. He was acting hard, but he has fears. This should come as no surprise. Just look deep in his eyes. A better yet, smell and see was running down his knee. Got caught slipping, but not on a banana peel, because she can't help but taste cold black steel when it's that deep in your grill. All this has got me tripped, because the only one that's keeping it real is the one that's calling the ambulance. Open your eyes. Thank you.
This is the great Marcus Montgomery, El Dorado finest. El Dorado finest. El Dorado finest. El Dorado, Arkansas. That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for all you did with the arts. Let's keep it going.
same way. 'Cause through these trying years, we're gonna physically change. Thinking about you makes me feel I have the greatest gift in the world. And even when you get on my last nerve, I couldn't see myself getting without love. Just as long as your love don't change. I'm not impressed more or less by the girls on the TV and magazine. 'Cause honestly, I believe that your beauty is way more than skin. 'Cause everything about you makes me feel I have the greatest gift in the world. And even when you get on my last nerve, I couldn't see myself getting with another girl.
Like giving a shout out. Hey, look.
Place a color spot, in the leaf village in the state of Arkansas. A place where I can pump, it's the eye for the law. I'm back from the whiskey can and Billy saying, y'all get it, but I'm talking about the springs. This place ain't been up, but it's home to many kings. Like a boy Trey playing ball for the wings. We keep aiming for the top to the fat lady say. Yeah, I'm something like a touch. Spin straight fire, what you know about you. Kicking it with time like I'm God, we got you. I'm trying to break the egg, it's the kid like a sausage. That's before they kill Drake first. Boy, so sick, you gon' need the highest papers. Put me on the track, the believe I'm gonna take first. Step inside my lane, I just game like a bass curse. Spy City, Spy City.
You got it wrong, I'm a Spy City ninja. Spy City.
On the mic, stay the villain. I'm just trying to be the next street villain. This ain't no ceilings. But like my favorite track, I'm all over the J. Cole beat like cracks on the statue that they sculpted for my brother. Cause down in Dream Village, everybody using ninjas. Now listen up. I can't remember the time. Memorizing my verses so I can put them in mind. Teaching kids how to rhyme while they hearing the truth. Let them know my superhero doesn't change in the booth. So every morning I pray that my music touches people like it does with the crane. Better watch what I say. I got the congregation listening, trying to talk to God and see the devil steady whispering. So every day is a battle, search this inside. I can't remember the time, memorizing my verses so I can put them in mind. Teaching kids how to rhyme while they hearing the truth. Let them know my superhero doesn't change in the booth. So every morning I pray that my music touches people like it does with the crane. Better watch what I say. I got the congregation listening, trying to talk to God and see the devil steady whispering. So every day is a battle, put the devil aside.
Julius is the one that's gonna come up and speak and say a few words. So if you give him just a couple minutes of your time, and if you get too wild, which hey, from the east side, that's what we do. But just give him 2 minutes. If you get too wild, tell him cut the mic off on him. All right, Julius, come on up. And I'm gonna stay on the stage with him.
Anthony's a big help around here. So, as you know, we're staying around the corner from him, and before everything happened in an explosion, we used to always go down to his shop. That was like a little pet portrait or a drawing. My brother did a plug over there, and he would just try to keep us out of trouble all the time. And then he'll give us a little pep talk, tell us how we can help around the house and everything. And as you know, me and my brother, we were burning leaves in the backyard, and somehow a paint can ended up in there and exploded. And I was the one who was airlifted to Little Rock, and my brother was on the road. And it was like 2 weeks and we was back on our feet, and ever since he was there supporting us, and thank you, Anthony, for all your help, and thank you, Anthony, for seeing everything. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that's here and all my teachers that I saw this afternoon.
And like Russell Simmons used to say on Def Jam, if you know what I'm saying, thank you and good night.
I'm tripping.